Yeah, boy.
Look at us. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's
Look, we're so
another.
sticky too.
Wait, I'm gonna
Oh.
change one more thing. I'm gonna add one more thing to the list.
What a way to start it off.
I feel like, yeah, I mean, there's a very obvious change here, right
Yes,
here.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what that change is.
I don't know. I mean, you smell the same.
Ha? Ha? What did you say to me?
You still smell, so.
Hey.
This
Hey.
is this is all you.
Hey, Lin Senseko. You come here often?
Yeah. Oh wait.
You look
Yeah.
you look lonely. I can fix
Shut
that.
the fuck.
What the hey? Cut this. But
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
how
You
we doing
didn't.
the intro?
We keep forgetting that.
Oh my god. Just edit last intros in.
Okay, ready? 3, 2,
Three, two,
1.
one.
It's
It's
Yappin
Yappin Time.
Time! Yay!
Hell yeah. This is episode 17 coming right at you with new models. What do you guys
Yeah!
think?
Look, we are small.
Look, we are small. I
He's
look so smug.
stinky.
I like it. I do not. For the record, I do not smell. Uh, I cannot say the same for Seiko over
Hey,
here.
what the hell?
She smells like Zinger Burger.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm not that mad.
She smell like grease.
Greased chicken? Let's go.
What do you mean? Ew. Guys point and go, ew. That's disgusting.
Ew, brother, ew.
But yeah, what do you guys think of my new design? New design for me and technically her as well.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
And who are these models made by?
Oh, these lovely, cute little chibis are made by Soda Puppy.
Yes.
She's very, very cute. I love her very much. She
Mhm.
did an amazing job with the new PNGs.
She did. She made my character look very, very cute. So,
Just because you are.
but on the topic of that, thank you very much. Who designed this model of mine? Who in technical terms is my VTuber mother?
Who designed your
Who might
very
that be?
first design?
Yes.
Who
Well,
continues to design?
yeah. I wonder who.
I wonder.
Anyway, I look very similar to this person next to me.
Just a little bit. We have some
bit.
similar traits, you know. We got the blue going on. We
You know,
got
the smug face,
the smug
the
face,
accents, the
the color shift between the hair.
yeah, it's such a coincidence.
Yeah.
It's very much a coincidence that this is happening, but you know. But yes, thank you for the model.
I did my darndest.
Now she did, and now I can look as smug as her from now on.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
I'm so excited.
Let
I
me
love
know
this
what you
design
guys.
so much.
Hell yeah! This is exactly what I wanted to look like as well.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I got something right.
Nice. Yes, you were onto this. I really like the.
I literally
go on.
like out of the blue. I think I just asked you some questions like, "What's your favorite color? Like, what type of clothes do you like?" Wink, wink, wink.
I remember being very bewildered, and I just went blue, and I like to wear a sweater, and lo and behold,
I cooked
she
so
cooked.
hard.
The kitchen was on fire because the amount of cooking she was doing, and well, this is what she came up with.
Hell yeah. And then, like, not gonna lie, I only did the sketch because I really suck and hate doing line art. And then he was like,
Bruh.
"Can you, can I commission you?" And I was like, "No."
Like,
no.
it's funny because I said, "Can I commission you?" But earlier on, I was like, just giving like random hints of what I wanted, and this just spat this out, and I was like, "That's it, I want it." I don't need any. I don't need any like retakes or like redos. Just give me that.
Hee hee hee. It was really cool because I think he did ask to change like the bangs or to see what he would look like with bangs.
Yes,
But I think
I
the
was like,
first one was like right on it.
because the hair part was like jumped out at me, and I was like, "What if he had bangs?" And then you gave him bangs, and I was like, "Okay, put the part back right now."
Yeah, because we need to see that forehead. Give us some of that forehead
Yes,
action.
yes. And if you shine a torch at me, it reflects right off it and blinds the fuck out of you.
Yeah, but yeah,
You like
no.
Ritzer from K-On?
Oh god. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Put those bangs away.
Oh
Part you show me that
yeah.
entire forehead. But yeah, stinking cute.
So stinking cute.
I can lean on door frames now.
Yay. I wish the Yappin Time studio had a door frame, but we're just kind of permanently locked in here.
It's fine. We've been locked in here since episode 1. It's fine. It's
this is our fate.
until the budget requires us to move out of the box. We're
Ah,
stuck in here.
maybe
Or
maybe
episode
soon.
31.
Where we have the
Yeah.
beach episode.
The beach episode.
Well, damn. I think it's wild to think, but I think the next episode we record will be
Mm.
after Smash. I think
Um,
if I have the calendar lined up properly,
well, technically we could record one before
we
Smash.
could.
Because even if we do it on the 10th, just
If
before it, yeah, we could if
we
enough topics
could,
come around.
we could, or we could just save it till after Smash.
Ooh, like a special which we talk about the whole experience.
Well, I kind of wanted to vlog just a little bit, or at least take a lot of photos and videos and stuff. So
Hmm?
maybe I can
I
do that.
see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I see.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's a super special episode of Yappin Time.
Because I have no idea how we're actually gonna record anything like normal.
It'll just be like shaky handheld video,
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
like,
I'm filming on
look
my
at that,
Motorola.
like look at that, and then you like whack the camera onto a wall, and it's just fucking.
I'm so
But yeah,
excited. I'm
no,
so excited. I'm so excited.
we'll figure it out. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. We'll find something.
Yes.
Uh,
Anyway, moving on to business. What is topic number 1?
topic number 1. Okay, so sadly here in Australia we don't get anything cool, but you guys over in America had offkai, which is a huge convention centered around like specifically VTubers, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of cool things that came out of it. There was like maid cafes, meet and greets. Um, my special takeaway, because V4 Mirai did not stream their concert, my takeaway from that whole weekend was the Phase Connect offkai concert, which you didn't get to watch it with me. Sad.
Aw. But how was it though?
It was so
I
good.
mm,
The every
what did you like about it?
okay, they had Pippa, very stinky
Mhm.
cute, love her. But also just watching all the rest of the girls, everyone had a solo performance, and then I think there was like 2 or 3 group performances. So they definitely
Mhm.
used the stage well in the time that they had. Um, and it was just certified bangers for like 40-50 minutes.
Hell yeah.
It's so cute, and I'm so hyped because, like, obviously we're gonna see Hololive next month, so I love watching VTuber. I love watching VTuber concerts.
Sounds like you had fun.
I did. It was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And Leah was so cute on the stage. She had like a really cute pink design sets and stuff like that.
Oh.
Tenma was stinking adorable as always.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Okay.
I just really
Fair
like VTuber
enough.
concerts. They bring out something inside of me.
Yeah, they have a special charm to them, especially if you watch it live.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I've been to like a few concerts before for like Western artists, you know, like Panic at the Disco, Melanie Martinez, like,
Hmm.
and I don't get the same spark that I do with those concerts than VTuber concerts.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
see
mean?
what kind of see what you mean. I do. Like they don't have as much energy as concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I went to Ado's concert, oh, I felt that. And, yeah, but yeah, like Western concerts are just not in comparison, to be honest.
No, I just like, and it's really hard too because I really, really enjoy music, and then I'm like, wow, I would love to go to a concert, and then I feel like after I go to a concert, I just never listen to them ever again.
Oh my
Or like,
god.
you know, it doesn't like ruin it, and they're not bad, but like, I also am like, wow, stands.
Wow. Well, yeah. Standing emoji.
Yeah, I think the only like it wasn't even a concert. She was like an opener, but I saw Upsol before the Melanie Martinez concert, and I went wild for her. I love that woman.
Nice.
But then for
Nice.
like the rest of the concert, I was like, ah.
uh,
Like the actual
this
concert
is
that I
fine.
paid tickets to go to, I was like, ah,
Yeah.
fun.
Damn. But yeah. Face Connect. Glad to see they're going strong still.
Yeah, and it's cool because
Yes.
I think I'm pretty sure they've actually announced like their own phase concert sometime this year or next year. I can't remember.
Okay.
It'll be
Did
all
they say where?
exclusively them. It's just guessed to be US.
Oh man, we got shit down here.
We don't get shit down here.
We got shit down here, bro.
Which, yeah, it makes sense because I think most of the phase girls are in US.
Mm, fair enough.
Most, if not all.
Who knows? Maybe if they get big enough, they can come down.
Please.
Please.
Please, please, we need something down here.
We can dream.
We can dream. You know, honestly, it's a dream enough that Hololive tour's stopping here. Like, we
It
don't
is.
get nothing.
Jack shit. We don't get nothing.
But yeah, I guess
Yeah.
talking about Hololive, other than
Hmm.
concerts and offkai, we got a lot of really cute um model debuts last few weeks.
We did.
We did. I don't know. Did you see
Mhm.
Iris's new maid outfit?
I didn't, but that looks awesome. That's
I
cute. Holy shit.
love it so much. I only stopped by for a little bit, and but look at her.
Oh, she's adorable.
I'm really, really digging this sort of like, I guess, like Victorian Gothic esque
But
style.
yeah. See, Iris is one of those models that just keeps getting better with every.
I
I
know.
think.
And I feel like it's so, because like I loved her first model. Like it had its own charm to it, but I couldn't imagine her getting all of these like outfits for it and stuff like that. So I'm very happy that she got this
I don't know.
redesign.
I don't know. I remember. I do remember the first model.
Mm,
I thought it was a bit stiff for some reason.
it was
Like,
it looked like concept art. It didn't look like VTuber model art. It looked like a concept art.
like compared to this one's light years ahead.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, you're right. I can see the certain charm in the first one, mainly because that's what she debuted. But
Mm-mm.
I do remember watching a stream. This looks very stiff. I don't know why.
I don't think like I think it was just like the realistic esque sort of shading, and
Mm,
maybe because it was so overcomplicated, the rigging was a little bit harder to do. But
I
like
guess, yeah.
you know, you see her newer one and it's more
Yeah,
anime-ish. It fits in with the rest of the Hololive
it's
girls.
it looks smoother. It moves smoother. It looks a bit more than the last
Yeah.
one, especially with the like a shorter hair model
Yeah.
and her casual outfit. Like I think personally, I think she should stick with the shorter hair. Like fits
I
her
love
teeth.
the shorter hair.
But yeah, every single outfit I see of Iris list gets better than the last one.
They really do. Oh, I'm such a Hololive girly. I'm so excited to
Understandable.
see her.
Understandable. Have a great day.
I'm gonna cry.
If-
As soon as IRYS and Bay hits that stage, I'm bawling.
I
I'm
would see it
sobbing.
if we sat next to each other.
Don't mention
God
it.
damn it.
Listen, there's
Actually,
still possibly a chance. Maybe.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. But, we can
Okay.
hope.
I'll hear the bowling from across the.
Yeah. Should I have like a bat light with like.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I
Yes,
just
you
point it
should.
up into the sky so you know where I am.
God. But yeah, it's pretty sick.
It is. It's cute. And then I guess skipping into the quote unquote indie scene, we have Dokibird's summer outfit that she debuted.
Oh, that's.
Look
Wait,
at
can
those
you full screen
Crocs.
that? Bro. Yeah.
Here we go.
Bro. What did
She looks so cute.
has she said the inspiration behind this outfit? I
I
mean,
think from memory, she actually had a like charity stream or auction or something. So a dragoon helped her choose a lot of
this
the
outfit.
design for this.
Okay.
There are more toggles and
It,
more like different colored for the shirts and stuff, but I didn't save all of them. But that's the general idea.
it looks sick. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it. It's so and
It's
you've got dad up here.
it complements the colors
Yeah.
of her. Yeah,
I like
it's pretty
it.
good.
Because
Hmm.
I think this is Doki's first outfit reveal other than the bounty hunter outfit for this.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
very cute, very excited, very hyped. Um, we had Nimi Nightmare do her 3D reveal,
Ooh.
and that stream was a
Oh.
banger.
Uh-huh.
It was so fun. I watched it live. She did a few different karaoke. She gave us a tour of her hospital. Very,
Mm.
very spooky, scary.
Yep. Mhm.
But very fun. And if you haven't
It's
watched it, I would say go watch it right now.
mm, well, you could say that with any of new music, to be honest.
True.
Like,
Very true.
yeah.
God, I love these girls so much. I love them
Yeah.
all. I love them all. Oh my god.
It's-
I don't know why I didn't add this.
pff.
Oh god, I can't spell.
Yeah. Did you just have a stroke?
I think
What
I
the hell
did.
was that?
I think I did.
You didn't even spell sameko right.
Just shh. I'm having a moment, okay?
If only put a screenshot of what I see right now
I
here.
don't want to. No.
Samko Saba reveal. Let's
Don't
go.
expose me. I've been through it today, okay? I've really been through it.
Oh, if only you guys knew what she did in Zomboid like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, please, no. If only you knew what I did in real life as well.
Oh god.
Oh,
Anyway,
God. Okay, anyway. Did you see the clip yet?
I haven't seen the clip, but you did send a screenshot. So,
Yeah, so Sameko Saba has
mhm,
released another teaser and stating that she is going to debut 28th of June, which is 2 days from now.
2 days.
2 days.
And
Well, probably 3 for us,
finally,
but 2.
that she's finally confirmed what the model would look like.
Let me pull it up right now for you and I'll put it on screen for the viewers. Look at her. Little cat,
Oh my
fluffy
gosh.
cat ears. She's got the Gura streak.
Oh.
There's been so many people theorizing like that the shells are different people, like Ame, Fauna.
Yeah. It makes sense.
A lot of people are speculating because of the build of that little shot there that her mother, model,
Oh,
model
her
mama,
mother.
might be Sure, yes,
Show.
yeah.
Show. Okay.
A lot of people are,
Hmm.
like, this is very much her sort of style, I imagine.
Hmm. Yeah, I could see it.
I can see it too.
Anything that she's gonna bring, like everyone accepted it.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
she's not probing the suspicions of it being an Amigura love child.
Really? I saw someone, they
Real.
posted like I guess like a little fan made like comic back in 2023 about like
Mhm.
Ame and Gura's children, and one of them looks exactly like that design that just
Bro,
released.
do you think
So,
do you think she looked at that like randomly again and she
oh, definitely.
that's
Definitely.
hilarious. Hilarious.
Oh, but I'm very excited. I know a lot of people who are very excited to see her return. Um, I'm going to be cheering her on whenever she live streams.
Yeah. You're gonna watch it live?
I'm gonna watch it live. I have to.
Fair enough.
I'm legally obligated to.
Well, if she does turn out to be that that child of Ami and Gura, and Ami comes out of nowhere one day and goes, "I ground pounded your mom,"
Oh
it would
god.
make sense.
Oh god, no.
It would all make sense. Everything would come out,
Oh no.
come full circle.
Oh no.
That'll be great.
Jesus.
Calling it now. Bookmark this episode.
Okay. Yeah. Timestamp
Yeah,
right here.
right here. Hell yeah, I called it.
But
Which is
yeah.
interesting because it floats over to the next topic. Hololive
Ooh.
opens auditions again.
Very weird? Question mark?
It's- Now, is this auditions for in EN or JP?
I think it's just in general because it doesn't specify whether it's JP specifically.
Hmm.
So I think it's just open auditions for anyone to submit applications into, and then they just,
And is it
keep you on for reference.
okay? And is it for Holostars or just Hololive?
I think it's just hololive.
Okay, so the stars are off limits. I see.
The stars
Okay.
are off limits. But yeah, so they tweeted, this is like a translated tweet, so it's probably not the best. But it says announcement,
Mm,
Hololive Production is holding auditions for new talent. We're looking forward to applications from those who have unrivaled talent and passion and are willing to take on challenges together with their peers. Details here. And then it sends you to
okay.
like their official website where you can apply.
Awesome. That's
So
gonna be
yeah,
competitive.
I think it's, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, uh
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always happy for more cute girls.
Yep.
But I think it's a little bit weird because I thought they said they were going to be slowing down, but I guess technically no gen has debuted in a year now.
Well, when was the last time they did a recruitment?
Yes.
Exactly.
I think they did
This isn't.
recruitment before Advent, I think, in terms of like
Well,
EN.
well, keep in mind this is in the other place.
True.
So,
Very true. And I guess Justice just had their 1 year anniversary.
hmm,
So I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, kinda hint for the next topic. I wouldn't be surprised if after Hololive's third concert that they announce a new generation.
that would be sick.
Well, I
Oh,
think that's what they did for Advent, wasn't it? After Connect the World, at the very end of Connect the World, they
I
announced
think
Advent.
so. But yeah, like it would make sense that would be where you put it because that would be the best place to put it for most anticipation. So
Yeah.
let's hope. Let's only hope and see.
I'm
Yeah,
excited anyway. You
yeah,
should
me too.
apply.
We'll see where it goes.
You're the cutest anime girl I
I
know.
I think the stage is yours, right
Oh,
here.
no, it's okay. It's fine.
They they could use a swag dogger,
A swag
wouldn't they?
dog. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're just too scared. Too alpha for him.
Oh my god, you got this. It's fine. Just apply. Trust.
Listen, I said if I ever was gonna apply to an agency, it'd probably be something small, not as
Nah,
large scale.
nah. Screw that. Go straight
Kind
for
of
the
low key.
top. Nah, go straight for the top. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, they'd love to see me
Yeah,
coming.
of course.
But
Your
yeah.
time machine.
But yeah, we got
All right.
Hololive announced the third
Mm-hmm.
EN concert, all for one, and there was a lot that happened. you
A
know,
lot.
I thought everyone was gonna be nice and chill, and wow,
Mm-hmm.
Hololive EN. And then the first problem that we had was
Mm-hmm.
scalpers. Um, they bought up a lot of tickets and started reselling them for over like $1,000. So
You can't win against these guys.
you
Like
really
they're
can't.
everywhere.
And
It's
the way to defeat these scalpers is to just not buy from them. But people would do it anyway, which
yeah. Because
they
what choice
feed
do you have?
into it. Like,
Like what? If they take everything, what choice do you have? There's no other ticket.
well, you've got to think about it. If no one buys from the scalpers and it gets to the day of the concert, they're gonna have to lower the prices to get their money back anyway. Otherwise, they've lost.
Mm-hmm.
So they would drastically lower the price of their tickets.
Basically, yeah.
Otherwise, they would
But
lose out on
it's
thousands of dollars from how many tickets they bought.
like how much is realistically one ticket? It's like,
I can't remember. Probably like 200, 100, 200.
oh god, that's almost like 4 times the price.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, no, 5 times the price. Oh my god.
And then we had, after that issue, there was a funny little leaked thing that I think like banned VTuber memes posted. Um,
Mhm.
do you wanna read this?
Okay, give me 1 second. Um, is this all just one giant post?
Okay, you could just read this bit here.
Okay. I am incredibly proud of our brats for pulling off this massive achievement. Honestly, after yesterday's result, my confidence dropped quite a bit. My initial expectation was 200 tickets at most, but then after Friday, I thought we'd be extremely lucky if we ended up 100. So getting to 450 is huge. It is all thanks to everyone who pulled through. So, oh yeah, I did hear about this one. The fact that we had so many people open up their wallets to buy over $1,000 worth just to sell them back to brats at cost is incredible. This selflessness is what brats and this community is all about. I bet they would be proud of us if she ever hears about this down the line, because I know I am. Today is a day to celebrate. Pat yourselves on the back for contributing to war effort. We'll party even harder during ANYC weekend because this is a massive Brats W. Oh, okay.
um so yeah, we had I guess one of Bay's fans discords where all the
Mm-hmm.
brats dwell. Um
Mm-hmm.
they got together and bought up 450 tickets for the All for One concert to resell them back to fans at cost price, not at the scalped price. And
Mm.
that sounds kind of generous. They did something
Mhm.
to fight back these scalpers. Um,
Mhm.
and then you look at the next screenshot. Where there's quite a few members.
Mm. Okay,
Remember, this is a war. Play to win. Other
bro.
holofans and brothers and sisters are brothers and sisters, but if there's one cookie for or french fry left, you bet your ass we're eating it.
Ugh.
Plus, on the plus side, we don't have to fight chumbards, saplings, humans, or teammates
Humans
for
are
tickets.
teammates, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they were a little aggressive with it. And then I couldn't find the screenshot again, but they had a system in which they were
Mhm.
going to resell tickets to, okay? So
Mhm.
they had like a 4 dot point, and the first one was like, brats who were in queue who didn't get a ticket, we'll resell them to
Mm.
them first, they get priority.
Yep.
And then it was like brats just in general who didn't get a ticket, they can, apply to get one of these tickets. And then it
Yep.
was like third rank was any other hololive fan who isn't like Oshing Bay could get tickets.
Wow. Okay.
So they had like this tier list of priority list of who gets tickets and who doesn't, even though they bought up 450 of them to resell to fans.
Yeah.
Um and they say they're like, wow, I hope Bay's proud of us. And she wasn't.
And then they monopolized the tickets and then used
They
some of those and
Yeah.
then
I saw a clip of her like reacting to it, or someone said something and she was like, "Oh wow." And then like the chat was like, "No, no, 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 no." And then she kind of went straight into PR mode, which was like,
Mm.
be nice to everyone, like
It-
all
it-
that, be
don't do that.
respectful, don't do that. Cuz I don't think she
Yeah.
knew exactly what was going on. I don't know if she does now or not, but
That's hilarious.
sad day to be a brat.
And I thought the brats were supposed to be good.
I know. We're not all like that, I promise. I promise. I really promise.
Uh, you brats!
They
Why
seem
would you
to
do
have
this?
given us bad, what's the word? Not karma.
PR.
Bad PR. They've given us bad PR. This is why I don't join fan servers, okay? They're so toxic.
See, they're called brats for a reason.
Mm.
Because they're brats.
Am I a brat?
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh? I said it.
Huh?
You're a brat. You're an Oshi of
Yeah. That's what you meant, right?
Hey, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did you think I meant?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Exactly. Sleep with your eyes open.
What the hell? What the hell?
One eye open from now on.
One eye. Bold of
You
you to
should
assume I sleep with
you
my eyes closed.
sleep with one eye open, or I'll put acrylics on your toenails.
Damn. Do you hear this, guys? That's there. Spewing right now. But the next
yeah.
point.
This is something I didn't think was gonna happen, but so these next 2 points are kind of together, kind of not.
Mm-hmm.
As we know, Idol Corporation got acquired from Brave
Mm-hmm.
with two.
Huh?
What's the word I'm looking for?
They
By?
they got
They got
what?
acquired.
They got acquired.
Yeah. Okay. Take two.
God, what is happening?
Don't know. It's the drugs, okay?
Oh God.
Okay. Take two. Idol Corp
Okay.
got
Yeah.
acquired by Brave Group.
Yes.
And they must be going through some serious internal management changes, company changes, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So at first we had a post by Idol, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a little bit concerning. It says, "Dear Idol community, thank you for your continued support of Idol Corporation. With deep gratitude and heavy heart, we announce that Koni Confetti, Kai Sakota, and Nikki Ray will be graduating from Idol Corp as we prepare to enter a new chapter in the company. Each of them has brought something truly unique to Idol, shaping our community with their passion, creativity, and the unforgettable memories that they... Fuck, I'm too dyslexic for this shit.
Oh wow.
They helped create. We're thankful for everything they've shared with us over the years. As part of the send-off, graduating talents have been invited to perform at a special concert during offkai Expo Gen 4. We invite fans to celebrate their journeys with us and welcome fan letters or small gifts at our booth.
Booth.
I'm really going through it.
Wow, you're really going through it.
Which
Do you want me to take over?
I'm just having a stroke real quick.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
will be delivered to the talents after the event. Farewell streams will conclude by June 30th, with Nikki continuing on with individual activities afterward. We kindly ask
Hmm.
for your understanding and patience during this time, and for your continued support of the remaining talents as we move forward together. Thank you, Coney, Kai, and Nikki. You will always be a part of Idol's story. Let's make this final month unforgettable. So
Hmm.
they kind of mentioned in the top there, obviously the company's going through some changes. Um,
Hmm.
and because of that, three of their talents are graduating. With Nikki, obviously she must have bought her IP. Um, she will be continuing on because I think she was Idol's Gen 1. So she's been with the company the longest.
Okay.
And then shortly after that, Idol had a name change and rebranding, and they are now called Chroma Shift.
Interesting choice of a name, but
I
okay.
know, okay. I don't know why they decided to rebrand like that, but I guess now that
Hmm.
they've been acquired by a bigger company, changes like this were bound to happen.
Inevitable. Yeah.
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 So I just thought it was a little bit weird. Um, you know, it's kind of sad because Coney and Kai are not continuing as those characters anymore.
Oh,
But
because they're owned by Brave Group now, aren't they?
yeah. So
Yep.
but they have been pretty fairly active on the previous past life accounts.
Hmm.
So it's not like they're going to stop altogether. This is just end of the story with Idol or Chroma Shift.
Idol slash Brave. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, you see it happen all the time. People
Yeah.
will just get used to their
I feel like
change.
I
Yeah.
feel like Idol just keeps getting hit with these changes though, because I think when they were first acquired by Brave Group, a big portion of talents left.
Hmm.
Um, there's been a few other graduations since being acquired by Grave, and now, obviously, with this other big change, we have three more talents leaving. I wouldn't
Hmm.
necessarily say that Brave is probably a bad company to be with, but obviously, contracts change, you know, things like that change constantly with all these
Yeah.
drastic,
Yeah.
bigger changes.
Exactly.
But yeah.
But yeah, I fell off Idol Group when the first batch left. Like I only ever
Mm.
um and then after she left, I was just like, Idols, just let's see what they restructure as. Now they're a whole different thing.
Yeah.
So let's see. Who knows? Maybe
It's
they'll crawl
been
out the other end.
It's been so weird because like I watched all of Gen 1 with the Idol debut back in the day,
Mhm.
and to see how much has changed uh is like whiplash.
Yeah,
It really
it's not
is.
it's not what you once thought it was, right?
Exactly.
Hmm.
Especially because like a lot
Well,
of the Idol members who were, I can never remember if she was terminated or she just left, but I still follow a lot of the girls who aren't in Idol who have rebranded since then. Um,
mhm.
and they seem to be pretty stable and doing really well for themselves.
That's good.
Yeah, so I'm happy
Yeah,
for them.
we stand that. We stand
We
idols
stand
doing well.
independent queens.
Hell yeah.
But on the graduation chain, what is going
Change.
on?
Change. You'll make it through the episode.
I think I need to take another swig of some cough syrup or something soon.
I think you've taken too much of the cough syrup, which is why we're here.
Hey, I haven't had any since this morning. We're fine.
uh the accident wasn't your fault. You have to let me go.
Don't do that to me. I'm schizophrenic.
was it was Yappin Time even real?
It
By
wasn't
here.
even real.
Oh my god.
Just fade
Your
out into
alarm
the
is going
distance.
your alarm is going off right now. Wake up.
Going on with the
Yes.
graduate. Okay, I kind of listen. I wanted to
Mhm.
find something before we talked about the segment, and I ended up falling down a little bit of a Reddit rabbit hole, which is dangerous. I
No,
hate rabbit. Oh God, I can't speak.
Not the first time you fell over today.
Don't talk about that. I think the pain in my
Okay.
ankle is making me not think.
Oh my god. Anyway, go on.
So obviously we had nyana banyana.
Yes. Can you say that 5 times faster?
No, she
Nyanya
announced
bianya.
nyana banyana.
Yeah.
She announced her graduation. She's graduating July 19th, I think.
Okay.
And if you're not, are you familiar with her?
I've heard her here and there, but I don't.
Okay. I really admire how she does a lot of 3D concerts, like at home 3D concerts, but for multiple VTubers to join. You know, she has like maybe 19, 20 different girls all perform
Mhm.
for free and all this sort of stuff. Like, you know, she does it all by herself, and that's really admirable. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So I was a little bit sad when she announced that she was graduating, but she very strongly hinted and suggested at the fact that she would be going corporate. She said
Okay.
she had like a once in a lifetime opportunity and she was going to take it. Um,
Mhm.
because you know she does a lot of these big projects by herself. So, wink, wink. No one
Well,
knows what corporation she's getting into. No one
okay.
knows, but everyone just sort of was guesstimating, and that's when I fell down the rabbit hole. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I also remember Tanya, this cute little anglerfish VTuber. I haven't ever watched her stream, but I see her a lot on Twitter. She's very cute. She's also
Mhm.
announced her graduation will be the 19th of July. Coincidence? I think
Mm.
not. So I clicked on this because I saw I saw the word red. Please, what is
Um,
going on?
deep breath. You can do it.
I saw the word Reddit,
Yep.
graduation, and rat.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And in this Reddit thread,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
people have been talking about other VTubers who are also graduating around the same time. So
Mm.
people are highly suggesting that Nyana, Tanya, and a few other girls who I'm not very. I know a few of them, but not very, very well. I just know them from being active in the VTuber community. A lot
Mhm.
of people are saying EN5. A lot of people are guessing Hololive, and then a lot of people are guessing Phase. A lot of people are throwing out that there might be a new corporation, a new Brave group. It's just all over the place. Everyone's just
Go
guessing that there's different, a lot of different places. Okay,
on.
that's the
Yeah.
hole that I fell down. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm looking at all these other girls who are graduating around the same time, and I'm like, wow, I like these girls. They're cute. Wherever they end up, I will support them.
In before Nijisanji Gen 4.
Oh god, not Nijisanji, please. Please, if you please don't go to Kurosanji.
Oh god. That would be hilarious if that ends up happening. It's like, oh, big copper, and it's Kurosanji. I'm like, fuck.
What a waste. I really hope that they are not going to Nijisanji, but at the same time, these girls
Mhm.
very much have potential to be Hololive material.
100%, 100%.
100%.
And coincidence, they're recruiting at the moment.
Oh, coincidence? I think not.
I think not. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see.
Connect the dots.
Yes, dots connected.
I'm gonna let you take over these next two. These are all you.
Yes. So these two are mine, and I only found out about them earlier, actually.
Yeah.
So the first one is Geega is leaving vshojo, which is not really a surprise to me because Geega does everything herself.
Very true.
Um, well, vshojo wins the award for me. or why would you hire this? Would you hire this person? Uh, and when Giga came in that one, I was like, huh? It feels like they're looking at the independent streaming.
Yeah.
Hey, leans on door frame. You wanna a manager or something? So I'm not knocking on them or anything, but like Gig is one of those people who like she can come and go as she pleases. She doesn't really need shoujo.
Yeah.
She can survive on her own. She has already. I
Yeah.
mean, but hearing that she's leaving vshojo as a brand, I mean, sure. I mean, it's sad because like getting on pretty well with the others, but I mean, no biggie. She's gonna survive as is.
That's the good thing about vshojo. Like,
Mhm.
I think unless you get terminated, you retain the rights to your IP, even if you leave or not.
Yeah, 'cause,
And
I mean,
you know, it's been
yeah,
shown that like even if you leave vshojo, it's not like some big black mark on your forehead and like
no,
you're
no,
never allowed to talk or anything. Like Matara still collabs with a lot of the girls and Kuro,
exactly.
so I'm not expecting anything to change much, really. It'll just maybe
Yeah,
be more work on Tiga, but it sounds like she wasn't even having help to be with Wink.
I mean, she was probably just there for like insurance.
Yeah.
This vshojo backing you, but maybe her contract. You're right. Her contract probably expired, and they just went. You know what?
Because I was thinking, because she was one of the most recent people to join vshojo, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like very
I
fairly
think it was
recent-ish.
2023.
She hasn't been there forever
Yeah.
like the others, but yeah, she'll be fine. They'll probably still. It'll probably feel like shit.
She's still there in spirit.
Yeah, like it'll be like life goes on for her. She won't have the vshojo logo everywhere now.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's
Yeah,
pretty much
so it's
all
good.
vshojo is. It's just a logo that people stamp onto the
Yeah, it's like join us. You can put your logo on our streams, and
Well, yeah.
yeah. And the second one, I think people are jumping the gun mainly
Yeah.
because people think Cinder is back because she posted on her Discord,
Oh
"Happy third
no.
anniversary."
And then people lost their shit.
That's right. After 2 months of radio silence, comes say happy third anniversary. The fact that she had the audacity to show her face, and no, I'm not saying this as hatred. I'm saying this.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, she's back. She's broken her silence. She's like coming back soon. Like nothing. And then everyone's crying wolf. And I'm just like sitting here going, she's literally typed one sentence to a
Yeah.
Discord server.
And considering
So
that her manager has access to her phone and messages, it probably wasn't even.
mm, probably. Do you think it's like an auto schedule message?
Probably. She like
That would be hilarious.
she had it saved and was like, okay, that's all I have to do.
Yeah. It's like like you'll get a message every single
Yeah.
but she's like somewhere else, like
Yeah,
freaking
yeah,
in the Bahamas or some shit.
yeah.
Yeah. So I just find that funny that everyone's losing their minds over that. And I'm just like, unless she streams, like actually streams, or unless she
Yeah.
does like a Twitter sphere stream or something, I wouldn't say she's back.
I wouldn't say she's back, but considering the fact that she still said happy third anniversary probably
Mm.
means that she will come back at some point. This is probably like a good
She,
test run to see how people would react.
yeah.
Like a
And
PR
by the looks
stunt.
of it, I don't know.
It's weird because the Cinder fans are all wild oogly boogly for her, love her, and then
Mhm.
literally anyone else is like, die.
Basically, yeah.
Like,
But we'll see. Yeah.
there's two types of people in this world: Cinder fans and literally everyone else.
Oh my god. You mean Cinder Simps and
Yeah.
everyone else?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll
We'll
see.
see.
Let's see if she says anything else.
All I
And
know
this
is
isn't
that
a
she's
bot.
not going to be getting any of those big collabs anytime soon.
No, no. If she does come back, she'll be very. I wouldn't say she'll be streaming. She'll be like less than before, and it'll be noticeable. Like
Yeah.
if you're a new viewer and you join the stream, you probably wouldn't that she
Yeah.
used to be like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, I've had enough of that.
Oh god, this one.
Next one's yours, technically. I
Technically,
know you have a lot to say about it.
I might get you to do some reading for me.
Okay, that's fine.
We have some reading material, but
Mm-hmm.
everyone and their dog has heard about this by now. Twisty. Poor Twisty. Or that's what I would say if
Oh
I
my god.
felt sorry for her anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say last week there was a YouTube video pop up exposing or leaking Twisty being very homophobic and racist and transphobic.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen the video by now, it was like a Discord call of like her and some people playing League or something. Apparently, that's what people are saying is the game playing in the background, but I don't fucking know. I'm not that much of a nerd, Jesus. And she and one of her other female friends, I don't know if it was confirmed who the other friend was, but they call each other wife throughout it. And honestly, if you're, I don't know, girls who call their friends wife are always the most toxic girls ever. So I see this coming as soon as I heard the word wife come out of their lips. It's just true. You wouldn't understand it, you're a boy.
Oh wow. Okay.
You wouldn't understand.
I guess to go F myself then. Okay. That's alright. That's fine. Go on. Keep
Okay,
going.
but anyway, yeah, she was very very racist towards one of her fans, said a lot of very very vile things,
Mm-hmm.
and then proceeded to talk about idols or talents from a brave group generation, saying very transphobic things about all of them, and then the last line, I think the last line of that video is just, I quoted it in the document. It says men are all mentally ill and they should die. And
That's a wild line to say.
how that was the very last thing she said before the video cut.
Mm.
So I don't know, that video came out and then I was reading the comments. The original video is deleted, but it has been re-uploaded. There was very mixed reaction. A lot of people were calling her based and cheering her on and being like, go girly, slay, after spitting all those
Okay.
very very disgusting words. And obviously you have the people with correct brains and they said, what the fuck.
Yes.
So very very instantly, because as we all know, Twisty has been pretty much soft locked out of all her Nijisanji accounts. Hasn't been able to tweet, hasn't been able to stream, all because of the Asta Arcadia situation, which whenever that comes out, we're gonna have to talk about, because we've mentioned it every now and then. It's been an ongoing investigation, quote unquote, within Nijisanji. Still waiting to learn the tea about that.
Yeah.
But
It's gonna be interesting.
so
Yeah.
Lulu, which is her past life, Delulu Deliria, she came out onto her Twitter. I don't want you to read the whole thing. Maybe just some of it. But she tweeted, "This is something I've been reflecting on long before today. I know not everyone will agree with my decision to post this, but I feel like my fans and the other people hurt by my words deserve clarity and an apology." And there is, before I do that, there is a 3-paged apology from Lulu about this video. So do you wanna read just like little bits and pieces, whatever you think, whenever you want to stop?
Well, okay, let's put on our reading glasses and check this apology out, shall we? Classic black and white text, fully by the looks of it, 14 fonts on white background. Well, a recording of me from no shit, and I address to the
Oh.
best of my ability today.
Yep.
Yes, she was hateful, insanely inappropriate. I do remember it now. It's all flooding back to me. I don't. Well, I don't want to try to make excuses, regardless of what I was angry about or dealing with. Those words were wrong, and I want to fully own up to it, which is a good start.
Yep.
Uh, then she goes on to say, "Words are just words. There were never any deep." Which, I mean, huh? Uh, if they didn't have any deeper meaning, they wouldn't have come out of your mouth to begin with. But okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Understand being careless doesn't mean my actions are evil. To me, growth is about unlearning things, listening, and actually thinking before I speak, which is a good lesson to learn, and learning how to take responsibility for my actions. She says she's educated now. She intends to be better, and then she's just like the last paragraph is just all blabber about communities and someone who lives in America. Everyone.
Yeah.
Um.
There's like 3 pages of absolute yapping. Um
Yes.
but the comments are like, you need better friends if they are constantly leaking shit to try fuck you over. Your friends are dog
I like
shit.
I like that one. It's straight to the point. Your friends suck. Get new.
Girl, you were literally serious in those clips and deleted all your previous posts. You are not sorry. You're only sorry because you got exposed.
She said everything in that video so casually that I
I
find
know.
hard to believe
I
that
know.
it wasn't.
She said it so casually.
It's
Oh,
the
girl, you were
definition of
screwed.
it's the definition of what do they say? Like, don't let your intrusive thoughts win.
Yes.
That's what
Oh.
happens when you let it just engulf you. Like you stop fighting it and it just takes over. Like when Spider-Man got taken over by the Black Sludge and became the Black Spider-Man.
Listen. The fact that those words came so confidently out of your mouth in a public space such as a Discord group chat really makes me think that you are not sorry about any of it at all, and you are in fact sorry that you got caught.
She said it as smooth as we say bloody hell cunt.
Yeah.
Like like there was no hesitation there. And I've seen the video like 3.
Yeah.
I'm like there was no way you didn't know what you were saying because it came out like butter.
Yeah,
So
and she was putting a lot of detail into it too. She
yeah.
is very,
So
very
I don't
casually
know.
racist all the time.
I don't know, girl.
I don't know,
You're
girl. I don't know. But yeah, other way. Huh?
you,
Huh?
you need a Red Bull.
I think I need something.
Christ.
Anyway, after that wonderful, wonderful apology, um,
Mhm.
the Niji-sanji accounts silently removed Twisty from the website, locked her Twitter, and removed all content from YouTube. So everyone knew where this was going.
Valid reaction, to be honest. How do you
Everyone
recover
knew.
after something like that? Like seriously.
And they didn't announce anything straight away, and I don't think they announced anything for a few days.
I
Um
wouldn't either. Like
but yeah, she was very, very clearly terminated by
Mhm,
that. And then Delulu Deliria, even before Nijisandi, still before they posted anything about termination,
mhm,
she began streaming on her account. I think we watched the start of it together, maybe. Um,
mhm,
and she recapped her apology. Oh no, wait, this is before. Okay, this is before this. There was more.
mhm,
Delulu streamed on her YouTube with the apology,
mhm.
um, and posted an audio of her confronting Asta with
Oh,
the
yes.
allegations of him being a sex pest.
Mhm,
And because none of that audio or anything like that, she claims that she has receipts upon receipts of Asta being a sex pest. Um,
mhm,
and I guess that was just a little slither, a little hint, or a little leak for the public
mhm.
because, yeah. that clip was sick.
Like,
Like her confronting him, like the fact that she obviously has that and still Niji Sanji has done nothing to Asta. Like,
like,
yeah,
well, how long has he not streamed for? Like,
6-7 months, I think.
so something's definitely happening. If he ever does come back by any chance, by any miracle, that he actually does that fucking cooking stream that he's been pushing back for months, um, I don't think the reception will be warm.
No,
So I don't think he has a choice as of now. I
I
mean,
don't think he has a chance of returning, but
and
they're obviously putting it off for something. Because wouldn't you think, like, if something like this was happening and they've
mm,
claimed they've had to open investigations and it's still taking months, wouldn't it just be easier for them as a company to save face and terminate him?
well, then if the investigations come back as false, then they would be liable for termination. Uh,
Well, it's kind of like a he
I mean,
said, she said, she said,
she should,
she said.
she
Well,
shall,
that's what it
she
is
shall
at the
fight.
moment. Like, we've seen leaked messages between him and Skull, which was the first instance of leaked messages and stuff that started all of this, that made it
Mm,
public to us to begin with. Like,
hmm.
wouldn't that would be evidence enough?
Yeah, but yeah, you're right, actually. But it's like you have to do your proper diligence.
Mm,
Be like those were just screenshots. Okay?
yeah.
So like you have to check if they're doctored. You have to verify sources and shit. But how long have they been investigating for? Like 6 months as well. So
It's been a while.
I mean,
They made a big post about getting a third party investigator for this, and still nothing has
you
come
mean
out of it.
you mean calling the police? Yeah, I mean
No, they probably just hired someone and said, "Hey, I need you to look at this."
they hired Daryl from HR and said, "Hey, Daryl, can you fucking look at this screenshot?"
Yeah.
And
But
then Daryl's like, "Oh, Maze, fucked."
but yeah, after that, she started streaming more regularly on her account, and that's when she very heavily implied that she had been terminated but wouldn't say it. Um,
Mhm.
she said that she was going to be continuing to post ASMR content on the Delulu Deliria account, as well as live streaming for the time being, before she gets her other account up and running. Ruru something or other. I don't fucking know. It looks like a child.
That's a whole other story.
That's a whole other story.
Yeah, I still
um,
have whiplash when you first showed me that. I was like, "What the
I
fuck is
tried, so
that?"
I'm not gonna lie, chat, when all this was going down, I said to uh maybe you and like one other person, and I said, I bet you she's gonna run off and hide on her secret account that she created a few months back, which I only knew because I follow her past life on Twitter
Hmm.
when it was locked. So I saw when she posted that account and stuff, and I was like, it looks like a child. It looks like an actual child. And I posted it in the
Like,
Discord server, and I posted a photo, and then when all this backlash came out and people were making fun of her for having like a really lolly childlike design, she deleted everything on that account. And I was like, fuck, my chance. I lost it. All my hard work. And then I was scrolling through messages. I was like, oh, I have it. I still have it. But yeah, she's reposted. She's remade the account and started using it again anyway.
well, you can't even tell me that's lolly. That just transcends
It's just a
lolly
it's just a
into
kid.
literally. It's just kid.
It's just a kid.
They shouldn't even try to hide it. It's just, oh my
I
god.
like small, I like cute, but that is a child.
In all contexts, that will be a no from me, dog.
That'll be a no from me. And then obviously, finally, we had Niji Sanji tweet out. They didn't even do the white text. They just tweeted announcement regarding Twisty's contract termination. Niji Sanji En has terminated its contract with Twisty due to confirmed instances of discriminatory speech, which is in direct violation of our contract terms and is not tolerated in our community. We appreciate your support as we grow together, and we will remain committed to fostering a community built on mutual respect,
Sure,
creativity,
sure.
and accountability. And that's all they
They
said.
probably looked. They probably looked at the scene and went, they know. Just give it to them."
But you know what's wild? Because Niji Sanji English has technically had 2 terminations, right?
Hmm.
Before this, they have 2. Obviously the first one we had was Zion, and in
Hmm.
this announcement we got white text, black speech.
Black speech.
Yep. But the thing is they've dot pointed every single breach of contract Zion did. Everything.
Mm.
They everything. This one just says due to confirmed instances of discriminatory speech.
So that one video, that very one incriminating video.
That one video.
Um,
And then, people started getting mad because they said, well, what about Uki?
mm,
Who is very, very, very racist towards white people and also heterophobic. He has
okay.
a people. He has a problem with the white people and straight people.
What the fuck? Yeah, bro has beef with
It feels
90% of the
wild saying
population.
that. It feels so
Okay,
wild. But like
so
everyone's like, what about
yeah.
Uki? Like there's like a 6-7 minute video compilation of him being discriminatory towards white people and straight people. So they said, what
Oh,
about him? What about him? And then
God.
what was it? Oh yeah. And then not even just Zion's termination, but Selen's termination is 3 pages worth of text. So whatever went on with honestly, I wouldn't surprised if Niji was waiting for Twisty to do something just so they can
Mm,
terminate her, because she had seemed to be the whistleblower for all the Asta stuff. She seems to have caused all the commotion behind the scenes for them.
mm,
So, they probably were waiting for her to flip out
no.
and do something and just
Mm.
nailed her for the first thing that they could find in the contract, that being
Twisted.
discriminatory speech.
Oh my gosh. See, first of all, to ever since Twisty's video came out, I mean, it was given. She's
Yeah.
already on her people. They soft locked
Yeah.
her off everything, and they well, to me, it was that they didn't release that post sooner
Yeah.
because they knew she had a foot out the door already, and they were pushing the rest of her out the door. But but
Yeah.
but the fact that this came how many weeks after it came out?
Oh. I think
Like
the
a few
video
weeks after?
No, I think the video came out and then this termination was released. Okay, well this is the thing. A lot of people say they announced this over the weekend when the stock market was closed.
Mm-hmm.
So any investors with Niji Sanji couldn't, do anything
Mm-hmm.
during the week when this was happening. That's why people are speculating that it took so many days for them to announce this.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was at least 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. Which leads me to my next. Secondly, Selen's termination had 3 pages, I think,
Mm-hmm.
because they had investors to explain to, because they
Yeah.
tripped over them. Remember?
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, it's gonna be fine. She's gone. It'll be fine, right?"
Yeah.
But no, because they fucked up on that one, they had to release this whole lawyerish documentation about it,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it's not only the fans looking at, it's the investors.
Yep.
And thirdly, I do remember they had a personal beef with Zion,
Yeah.
which is why they which is why they aired every single piece of dirty laundry they did in that termination paper.
Honestly, just looking at these terminations, you can
Yeah,
obviously see Niji Sanji knew they fucked up with
yeah,
Selen's, because
yeah,
compared to Zion's and Twisty's, where they were just like, we need to get them out,
yeah.
hers is so full of content. Like, There's different
Yeah.
subcategories. There's different, you know.
Yeah. Well, in summary, with Selens they fucked up. With Zion's they kicked her out of the hard,
Yeah. Yeah.
and with and with uh twisties that was just a meh thing where it was just like we'll put it out there so it can get over. They didn't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 3 different phases of termination.
Oh, Niji Sanji, back at 0
Yeah,
days without
gosh.
incident.
But on the topic of Uki,
Oh god.
I think I know he's racist and all, but I think he chose the right demographics to go for
Yeah.
and not get terminated because like if you went with the obvious one like the
Yeah.
queers,
Yeah.
the people of color and stuff, you'd be gone by now.
Yeah.
But if you went after the
The white straight people.
white people and straight people,
That's
like no
still
one's gonna
so
bat an eye,
vile.
right?
That's still so. Only people are only bringing, like, I've seen that video before, like the compilation, because I think people tried canceling him before for it, but like,
Mhm.
just
So
you can't, like, you know, you can't. You just
so
can't.
did he go after white and straight people or white like the stereotypical white bread American
I'm not
dream?
sure. I can't remember. I haven't looked too much into it because I think it's so stupid.
Because if he combined all of that into one, he's just targeted about 70% of America.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. So you'll have Dave, who's mowing his lawn, wife and 3 kids in the American dream, going, "What the? Why would you say that,
Bro, what the hell, man?
bro? What the hell? I'm just here mowing my lawn on a Sunday." But yeah,
It's
no, that's
so
wild.
stupid. It's so
I
stupid.
don't, I don't expect anything to happen to Uki, mainly because it's
No.
just the right topics to go for. But if they don't terminate Asta soon, that's a problem.
Oh. Well, there's still Skull. Scully? I don't know her name.
Golly, yeah.
Scully, yeah. She's the
See,
one who seemed to be getting harassed by Asta, and Twisty was just the one who stood up for her, stood between them.
I guess.
But, you know, is there like a no
Mm.
contact rule between them? Like those two livers now? Like, how do we know what's going on?
Probably.
Oh, obviously, you remember you showed me that funny little meme? That funny little, I think it was like Fanana's stream?
Oh yes, I was gonna say like, well, the fact that she mentioned Uki, not Asta,
Yeah.
means that something's happening on there. But the fact that she
Yeah.
mentioned Uki means I might be right. Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna happen to him. But Asta, there seems to be something within management that, you know, tells livers that they cannot talk about Asta
Yeah,
for the time being.
there might be a ban on Asta for now until they can figure out what to do, which is pretty obvious
Yeah.
they should do, but
Oh.
but
I'm also gonna say it too. When Twisty called him out, he was talking in like a bro voice, not like his little live streamy voice that he usually streams with. And I was like, that is an ick. Right there. I'm telling I've said it. I'll say it again. I'll say it a million times. People like that are horrible. You could read them. People need to learn how to read people better.
did you did you suspect it from the beginning or something?
Yes. You can always tell. You always suspect it. And it never changes. It's always the same storyline with anybody. You can tell. It's like a feeling in the gut.
Well, I do remember watching some of his streams and being like, he's got a chill vibe.
He's got a chill vibe. He's quirky. I think that's what a
He's
lot of people.
quirky.
That's what a lot of people put it off. He's quirky. The quirky ones are always insane. The quirky ones are always.
Someone quote that. Someone quote that right now. You heard it here. The quirky ones are always insane.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Oh. But yeah, that's all the VTuber newsy news.
Yes, but that's not all of it for us, isn't it? I'll have you take the stage for this one.
Okay. Hi,
Uh-huh.
chat. My name's Seko-sama. And for those of you who don't know, I live in a really, really shitty small town in Australia somewhere where things don't happen a lot. You know? Cool things don't happen here.
Mhm.
So I was a little bit excited when they announced that they were going to have a small scale pop culture event. Okay? And, you know, there's another town about 3 or 4 hours away from me who holds one of these every year, and I always go to it. And so I was excited. I was like, okay, it's just gonna be that here, right? Right? Pretty safe to assume that they would, take clues and keys from other local events and be like, wow, this is what draws the people in. This is what people want. This has been a successful convention for like 5 or 6 years now. We should do that exact same thing here, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, let me tell you. If you ever seen that convention that had like a ball pit and like a cement hole, that's what this felt like.
Oh my god. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh.
um, it was. I had lower expectations, but this tanked that. I
Can
was
you describe
so
how it tanked that?
I was so excited. I was like, I dragged my friends and my younger sibling along with me, hoping it would be a ball, that it would be a blast. We get there, and I see maybe like 10 food stalls outside, and I'm like, okay, they've got food. That's really cool. I love food. That's great. You know? I see cosplayers walking into the convention, and I'm like, ah.
Okay.
Me, myself, I was also in cosplay, but I saw these other
Mhm.
cosplayers and I visibly cringed. Um,
Oh god.
you don't realize how many basement dwellers live in your town until something like this happens. You don't realize how many people never go outside of their house until something like this happens. Okay?
Mhm.
If I could describe the stench to you.
Oh god.
So I
Okay.
went into this convention and it was a small hall. Well, it wasn't small, but it wasn't large either. Like, when I explain to you what was inside of it, you'll be really disappointed, okay? So, one side of the hall had authors with, like, their books. The other side of the hall had, like, kids' activities for drawing and coloring and painting. And then a different side of the hall had like a little photography booth. There was a guy taking photos. There was a stage where they were asking like the cosplay guests questions. Um, and then the other side had one stall with like furry ears and tails. And then there was two middle rows that had all the booths, right? Just like back to back, okay? So I was like, oh, okay. Started looping around. You have to do your first loop before you can, you know, buy anything, right?
Mhm.
So I did my loop, and I saw a lot of stuff from Timu, a lot of stuff from Shein and AliExpress.
Oh no.
um, I saw a lot of Marvel and Star Wars and Dungeons and Dragons. Um, and then
Oh
I
no.
saw there was a cute girl. She had like a spooky ghost themed art booth, but she had a total of like two products. And they were just like stickers and magnets with like ghosts drawn on them. Um and there was a few little other crafty stalls, nothing too spectacular. Uh and I think out of all of them, I gravitated towards the one pink, cutely decorated booth with the cute Madoka Magica girl cosplayer, who I knew from other conventions, other local conventions. and I bought 2 Miku mystery gacha keychains and a Chi from Trebit's button pin. And then
Mm-hmm.
I left 40 minutes after getting there, and we went to go get Katsudon. Yeah.
Yay! Fun.
um
Did wasn't your life also in danger?
oh my god, wow, thanks for reminding me. So before we left, we wanted to sit down outside. There was like a, so they held this at a sports like field place, right? Why the fuck would you bring all the nerds out to the end of town where the sports fields are? I don't know, but that's where they held it.
Mm-hmm.
And they had this like garden like leading up to the front door. So I sat down there because there was like these big cement like seat things because we just wanted to sit because we were deciding on what we were going to do. Because that plan of being there for a few hours absolutely flopped hard. um, and as we were sitting there, you know, I was getting a few photos with my friends, you know, memories. The only photos I
Mm-hmm.
took that day because everywhere else had really, really concerningly disgusting people everywhere. Um,
God.
and, you know, we took a selfie and I was like, wow, it's so fun. And then out of nowhere, I hear, ma'am, ma'am, stop. Ma'am, please, you can't go that. Stop. And I look up to see this guy in like a high vis staff vest running
Mm-hmm.
after an old lady in a car who was driving down like the cement walkway. And I'm like,
Huh?
huh? I look
Huh?
up and I'm like, what is going on? And then I noticed the old lady in the car and I was like, how did she get here?
Oh my god.
Like, how did I still don't even know how she got there. She like must have just spawned in a random location and started driving.
Mm-hmm.
But the most funniest part was instead of running after the car and like tapping on the windows or banging on the window, he just like not even, I don't even think he was running.
God.
I don't know. He'd never been outside in his life, so he probably was running to himself.
Bruh.
But
Mm-hmm.
just the screaming in lowercase. This woman had all of her windows up, heavily tinted, couldn't see over her steering wheel, and he was like, "Ma'am, please, ma'am, you have to
Uh,
go the other way."
he's trying his best.
I'm like the worst person in the world, but like as me and my friends and my brother were leaving, we were slow running, jogging,
God.
and going, "Ma'am, please stop. Pull over. You can't go that way."
God. That's such a comical thing. This poor old lady probably has freaking dementia and memory loss, and
I don't know. I really don't know.
clearly shouldn't be behind the wheel. But the fact that this guy thinks it's a low effort job just to go that way, stop.
She was going like
Go,
10 kilometers an hour, not even 10, like maybe 5 or 6. And he
God.
still couldn't catch up to the car.
Bruh. Bruh.
Oh, but that's how my weekend went.
Jesus Christ. Well, I can guarantee you that Smash doesn't smell bad.
I, if it does, I'm
No,
gonna.
they sell deodorant there.
Oh, thank God.
No, I'm serious. Like Smash has merch on.
No way.
So
No
yes.
way.
Let me show you.
Oh my God. Are you gonna show? They actually have Smash branded deodorant. This is gonna be beautiful. I'm waiting for this. Should we get some testing for the channel?
Yeah, of course. Prepare for the best thing you've ever seen in your life.
Oh my God. It's real. Why are the scents baka, kawaii, and sugoi?
Just for the theme of it, you know.
Oh my
Damn,
God. No
Damn, I
white
kind of
marks.
smell.
Long lost.
You you kind of smell like a baka. Aaron Yeager.
No.
I don't know. I'm smelling pretty kawaii today. Oh, that's my deodorant. Dory.
I want to know what these actually smell like, because I'm guessing the kawaii one smells like cherry blossoms, something
Probably
cute.
smells sweet. Yeah.
I don't know what the other two smell like.
I opened the Instagram post because I wanted to share,
Yeah.
but the first thing I see is the first comment. It's like deodorant isn't enough. Go take a fucking shower. Okay, so
Smelly.
according to Smash themselves,
Yep.
Sugoi smells like sparkle, flamboyant, and flashy.
Yep.
I'm not kidding. This is literally what they say.
What?
Secondly,
What does
uh,
that mean?
Baka smells like and oops. I'm not joking. This is their words, not mine.
Why? What does this mean?
And you were right. Kawaii smells like floral, candy, and love.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I will leave it up to you.
Oh.
Should still sell it this year.
We should get all three and eat them.
Oh my god. Yappin Time special. We eat deodorant.
I think it'll taste good.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll taste alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I bags the kawaii one.
But yeah. Wow.
Yeah. How do we end this?
Please make it end. Make it end. I can't stop. Please. Please.